Singapore fried noodles, absolute takeaway classic. I'm going to make my own variation on Jeremy Pang's video. Check him out, School of Wok, amazing presenter, cooks really simple food, but delicious as well. I'm going to make Singapore fried noodles and I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's go. Okay, so let's talk about some ingredients. So I'm going to be using some fine egg noodles. These were on offer. Jeremy Pang, by the way, uses rice vermicelli noodles, which are a lot thinner. I find they're too thin for me personally. So a fine egg noodle or maybe medium noodles are best, in my opinion. We're going to be using some frozen prawns. You're going to be using an egg, some spring onions. I'm going to be using a red pepper and a normal onion, but I've just not been to the shops yet. And then for the sauce, the spicy sauce, we're going to be using some light soy, some dark soy, some curry powder and some chili powder, as well as some sesame oil as well. So I appreciate at this stage, you might not have these knocking about in your kitchen, but it's a good investment. So it might cost you a couple of quid for each bottle, but once you've got them, then obviously everything then becomes a lot cheaper because you can just use them for other meals as you go along. Right, let's get to it.
Let's get chopping.
I'm not crying from the onion, I promise. So I'm cooking for two tonight, so I'm going to use probably about three bundles of noodles. So give that 5 minutes. Let's just bring it down a little bit. Let's cook this egg. I'm just going to bring the wok down. It's clearly very hot. About a spoonful of vegetable oil. Right, here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to let the egg fry just for a few moments, and then once it looks pretty white around the edges, I'm just going to crack the yolk and then just scramble it. Push that to one side, that's going to be good. In go the noodles, in go the onions, sorry. Shouldn't take too long, maybe about another minute or so, just to kind of loosen them up, sweat them up. Now, Jeremy Pang, my lover, is a big fan of the tummy and the head, so you go round and round with the spoon, meanwhile you go up and down with the pan. That's my understanding anyway. And you clench your mouth while you do it. Now the onions are just starting to look good. They've gone kind of translucent. So I'm just going to push them to the side. Add in my red peppers. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, they're looking good. There's going to be a nice crunch to them. Just going to add a weeny bit more vegetable oil because I want to put the prawns in. Just about a tablespoon there. I'm going to add about a handful of prawns, maybe a bit more. Now, stating the obvious, you want to make sure that they're cooked through. So I'm just going to let them go pink a little bit on one side, and then we'll stir them through. They don't need too long. Okay, now the prawns have got a bit of colour, I'm just going to mix everything together. Some of them are pink, whereas the others are still quite blue. So just going to mix them round. Bit of excess water there from the prawns, so it's quite good to kind of lubricate the dish a bit more, not just using loads of oil. Right, those noodles are now done, so let's drain these off. I like to use 2 spoons, just to scoop it all up. Give it a good mix before we put the spicy sauce in, and then it's going to be job done. Right, here we go. Here comes the sauce. Tip it all in. Okay. Let's mix it all together. Oh, you can smell that already. That smells delicious. Really coming together now. Just make sure that sauce is all mixed in through. And we're pretty much good to go. Yeah. Double checking the prawns. Yeah, they're all pretty good. Yeah, they're fine, they're cooked through. And that, my friends, is how to cook Singapore fried noodles. Jeremy Pang, I love you. Let's give it one last tummy in the head. Let's turn everything off. I'm going to be ready to serve. Let's do a thumbnail. Oh. Has this really enticed you to cook? Has this enticed you to click on the video? Probably not. Anyway. Yeah, less of that. Right, should we just plate it up? Yeah. Plating up, baby. Look at this. Right, I'm gonna have a quick bite of this. It looks and smells delicious. Don't know if you can see that, but it is looking good. Let's give it a taste. Mouth is watering, it's ridiculous. yeah, there's that kick in there. But that's packing a punch, and that is good. That is really, really, really good. Well done me, but really well done Jeremy Pang. Never one for self-praise. Anyway, if you've liked this video, subscribe, do what you need to do, share it, etc, etc. Oh, there comes the spice. The main thing is really to get you into cooking and show you that Jeremy Pang is a legend. So anyway, I'll see you soon. So it's bye for now. Cheers. So in 3, 2, 1. Singapore fried noodles. Singapore fried noodles. Singapore fried noodles. And I'm gonna make my own Singapore fried noodles. Singapore fried noodles. School of Wok noodles. Oh my God, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Singapore fried noodles. Singapore fried noodles. All right, let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. Singapore fried noodles. Singapore fried noodles. Let's do one more of them. Thank you. Singapore fried noodles. Singapore fried noodles. 3, 2, 1. Singapore fried noodles. Right, that's enough. That's enough. Thank you.
Potato!